Hey, what's happening, guys? Just giving a quick playthrough to Can't Find My Way Home. The short version of this video that I made seemed to be pretty popular, so I thought I would, and I only did really basically the intro in that video, so I thought I'd come back and just play through all the parts of the song. Now, these are all going to be beginner-centric parts. I'm not getting into all the lead parts and tabbing all that out that they do on the other guitar. There's at least two guitars in the original recording. Great song by Winwood and Blind Faith. Love this song. Probably one of my most favorite songs ever. Okay, this is a really fun one to play. It's kind of like one of those songs where a lot of the chords are connected, so it's somewhat easy and really accessible for somebody who just knows, a few open beginner chords and wants to learn how to move a bass line, because that's really what he's doing over a D chord. So the intro and the verses, largely it's a C add 9 chord, and then moves that first finger down that A string from the 3rd fret that you would use for C add 9 to the 2nd fret that you would use, and this is basically a G chord. You can see that I'm just not playing that note on the low E. The real name for this chord would be G over B. You might see it as a slash chord in a guitar tab if you're looking at it. So he's moving it from C add 9, which is very similar to a D chord but with a C in the bass. So then he moves it to like a G chord but with a B in the bass. And then this is like somewhere between a B flat chord and maybe even a G minor chord, something like that. But what's cool about it is that you have that, he walks into that C add 9 chord going A, B, C. So that's the open A string, 2nd fret B, 3rd fret C. So it goes. Then he immediately starts walking back down, B flat, and then he plays a D, but he hits that A bass note over the D. Now you might have had somebody teach you the D chord and say you have to start from the D string. Well, there is an A note in that D chord. It's right there. And so really all we're doing again is playing a slash chord, and we're putting the A in the bass over that D chord. So it's C add 9, G with the B in the bass, let's just call it B flat, right there, and then D with an A in the bass. And then plays an F chord and a G chord. You might know F like that or like this, whatever you want to do, it's fine. F. And for G, you could slide that shape up to 3, 4, and 5. Play the exact same thing you play for F. And then D. If not, you play your F like this, then maybe you play this G. Or if you want to, F, turn your whole hand around and do that G, because that makes going back to this D really easy. See how I did that? This G. I leave my ring finger down, I just bring my first finger down and then tuck that middle finger and lose my pinky, and I'm back to D. So any one of those ways is a good way to do it. F, G, to D. I don't recall if that's in the original recording. That ending, I just done that over the years. I think it sounds good. All I'm doing is hammering my first finger down on the G string there at the 2nd fret as I play my normal D chord. Okay, you could do that. Again, you could do F, G, D on the end. That's every intro and verse throughout most of the song. It does that twice, like through the verses. Okay, and then the chorus. You could play just a normal G to a normal A major, if you want to D, to E minor, to G, and then it does this on the end of it. That's just a little walk down, another bass walk down, which is so cool. They sound so good, and they're just really, it's really easy to do once someone shows you how to do it, and you'll hear it in so many songs, whether they're walking up from E minor to G, or whether they're walking down from G to E minor. Okay, so what's happening there? Well, you could play that G over B chord we played in the verse for this chorus section, but honestly, like I said, this is sort of the beginner version of the song. You could just play a regular G, it will be fine. But for those of you that want to try doing something like that, that's fine too. Do that. The next chord is an A major, but what I like to sometimes do is just play A7. You might know that. It's like playing an A major and taking the middle finger off. A much easier fingering and more useful fingering for it is using your middle finger on the D string at the 2nd fret and your ring finger on the B string at the 2nd fret, and I'm playing from the A string down. It's an A7. So that sounds really good if you were to, sort of play like G, A7, and it goes to a D. Now E minor, G. That's over the part where he says, my way home. Okay, I'm not going to sing it because I don't want a copyright strike. But it goes, okay. So the strum pattern I'm playing for this verse, again, this is a beginner-centric lesson, so this is not exactly maybe how it's being played on the original recording, but this will get you through. What do I do there? Down, 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 up, up, down, to A7, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down. That strum pattern, down, 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 up, down, is pretty easy, but what maybe is a little more tricky is the little quick down, up that I'm throwing in between. Down, down, up, down, up, right? Like that. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, up. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down. Maybe what I forgot to mention too is the first time I go, I'm playing G, A7 to D, and I play E minor, okay? But then what I do is I'm playing G. This is a D with an F sharp in the bass. So if you picture your regular D chord, it's just this. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move my middle finger to where my first finger was. And I'll move my first finger up to the low E. So all I did was I take that F sharp note that's right here on the high E and moved it to the low E. So watch me again. Here's a D chord. I'm going to move the middle finger up to the G string and my first finger up to the low E. And I'm actually not even hitting the high E, although it's no big deal. If you hit it, it'll sound fine. And so what that creates is this walk down I was talking about. We're playing a G chord, that's your G note. Then we play a D chord and we have this F sharp note in the bass. And then we're playing an E minor, or in this case, I'm playing E minor 7. I'll be honest, I don't know if that's exactly right, but I think it sounds better. G, D with an F sharp for the bass, E minor 7, and then it ends on a D chord. So let me put that all together now that you see what's happening. Remember, that's just going 3, 2, O, D. But I'm playing chords with those bass notes. Okay, so here's the whole chorus. All right, I think that about covers it. Hey, listen, if you've watched the video this long, why not subscribe to the channel? It helps me out. It helps grow the channel and all that good stuff, all that YouTube stuff that they tell you to say. I really appreciate it. Give the video a like if it helped you. I got lots of other videos on my YouTube page. Go and watch some of them. And you know, it just doesn't cost anything to be nice. Just remember that. So I will see you guys, and yeah, take care.